बापूसाहेब शिवाजीराव देवरे अभियांत्रिकीत इम्पल्सचा शुभारंभ, विद्यार्थ्यांना लाभले सीओ शुभम गुप्तांचे मार्गदर्शन. याबाबत वृत्त असे की श्री शिवाजी विद्याप्रसारक संस्थेच्या बापूसाहेब शिवाजीराव देवरे अभियांत्रिकी विद्यालयात अभियांत्रिकी विद्यार्थ्यांच्या संशोधन वृत्तीस चालना देण्यासाठी व तांत्रिक कौशल्य सादरीकरणासाठी आयोजित 2 दिवसाच्या तांत्रिक कौशल्य सादरीकरणाच्या इम्पल्स 2023 अर्थ 2023 व मिशन ई व्हेइकल पोस्टर प्रेझेंटेशन स्पर्धेचा आज सकाळी 10 वाजता महाविद्यालय सभागृहात मान्यवरांच्या उपस्थितीत शानदार शुभारंभ करण्यात आला. या प्रसंगी या ठिकाणी धुळे जिल्हा परिषदेचे मुख्य कार्यकारी अधिकारी शुभम गुप्ता यांनी या ठिकाणी विद्यार्थ्यांना मार्गदर्शन केले. तर कार्यक्रमाप्रसंगी धुळे जिल्हा परिषदेचे मुख्य कार्यकारी अधिकारी शुभम गुप्ता, महाविद्यालयाचे अध्यक्ष सुभाषदादा देवरे, प्राचार्य डॉक्टर हितेंद्र पाटील, मेकॅनिकल विभाग प्रमुख प्राध्यापक डॉक्टर संजीव सुरेंशी प्रमुख अतिथी म्हणून या ठिकाणी उपस्थित होते. तर यावेळेस धुळे जिल्हा परिषद सीओ शुभम गुप्ता यांनी या ठिकाणी विद्यार्थ्यांना मार्गदर्शन केले. तर या स्पर्धेत अमेरिकन सोसायटी ऑफ मटेरियल्स चॅप्टर अंतर्गत अर्थ 2023 व मिशन ई व्हेइकल या विषयावर पोस्टर्स व प्रतिकृती प्रदर्शनाचे उद्घाटन मान्यवरांच्या हस्ते करण्यात आले. या 2 दिवसाच्या स्पर्धेत विद्यार्थ्यांसाठी तांत्रिक कौशल्य सादरीकरणाच्या विविध स्पर्धांचे आयोजन करण्यात आले असून मोठ्या संख्येने विद्यार्थी सहभागी झाले आहेत. सहभागी विद्यार्थ्यांना रोख पारितोषिक, स्मृतिचिन्हे व सहभाग प्रमाणपत्र देण्यात येणार असल्याचे सांगण्यात आले. सदर हे गेल्या 11 वर्षापासून महाविद्यालयात इम्पल्स या राष्ट्रीय स्तरावरील स्पर्धेचे आयोजन करण्यात येत आहे. स्पर्धेत भेट देण्यासाठी विविध शाळा महाविद्यालयाचे 12वीच्या विद्यार्थ्यांना कॉलेज ओळखपत्रावर मोफत प्रवेश देण्यात आला आहे. तर शिवाजी विद्याप्रसारक संस्थेचे अध्यक्ष आमदार कुणाल पाटील यांच्या प्रमुख मार्गदर्शनात मेकॅनिकल विभागाचे प्राध्यापक शिवनाथ सिंग, प्राध्यापक धीरज जाधव, इम्पल्स स्पर्धेचे व प्राध्यापक निखिल देशमुख, अर्थ 2023 स्पर्धेचे व प्राध्यापक अभिजित चौधरी, मिशन ई व्हेइकल पोस्टर प्रेझेंटेशन स्पर्धेचे संयोजन यांनी या स्पर्धेचं संयोजन केले असून मेकॅनिकल विभागातील सर्व प्राध्यापक, शिक्षकेतर कर्मचारी वृंद या 2 दिवसाच्या स्पर्धेसाठी यशस्वीतेसाठी अथक परिश्रम घेत आहेत. तर विभाग प्रमुख प्राध्यापक डॉक्टर भालचंद्र मांढरे, प्राध्यापक डॉक्टर ER देवरे, प्राध्यापक डॉक्टर PS पाटील, प्राध्यापक विनोद शिंदे, प्राध्यापक जितेंद्र व्यास, प्राध्यापक सलमा शेख यांचे विद्यार्थ्यांना मोलाचे असे मार्गदर्शन लाभत आहे.
With awareness of socio-economic need for sustainable development. The impulse emphasizes on management of various events by the students for the students, guided and mentored by our hard-working faculty. And finally, the 12-year legacy is the dream came true. It all started with successful conduction of first impulse in 2012 in the month of September, with the scope of application of technical knowledge and skills. In 2012, the event was limited to district level only. In 2013, we extended boundaries of the impulse to the state level. And after 2014, it is flourished to the national level. With this legacy, to more domains are expanded through the Mechanical Engineering Department as Earth competition under ASME student chapter and Mission E-Vehicle under E-Vehicle Club. The project competition for the Earth is titled Innovative Use of Materials in Project Development, was held under the banner of Earth 2K23. Earth 2K23 meaning material advantage, it's a Sanskrit word. ARTH is the spelling. Was the title of the event, which was focused on innovative use of material in project development. The competition was successfully completed with overall funding of rupees 12,000 received from the ASM International as a starting fund for the student charter. It is termed as a student charter fund. Grant received from our institution was 1 lakh and funding from the sponsors is 50,000. Total 180 participants participated in this competition. Total 4 judges helped to decide winners, where there was 2 observable judges and 2 hidden judges.
Because I understand that there are certain roadblocks when you're talking about students in an education in Maharashtra. One of them is the language English, and that's a real challenge, right? In places like Dhule, places which are slightly, you can say, tier 2, apart from Mumbai and Pune, you will mostly see that people really struggle with the language of English. because people around you don't speak that language. So it's always very difficult to pick up the language which is not spoken around you. So I just wanted to share a small anecdote with you, and that anecdote is it is true. It's a true story. It's my life story. So when I stayed in Dahanu Road, yes, in Maharashtra. That time in 2012, and that time it was even a smaller town. It's small even today, but that time it was smaller. I'm talking about 11 years back. My school was in Vapi, about 80 kilometers away. And again, Vapi was again a small town, right? So like Dhule, nobody spoke English there. Everybody spoke Gujarati and slightly more Hindi, being a CBSE school. So I studied there, and eventually I decided that I had to go for UPSC Civil Services. So I decided to go for Delhi University for my coaching, for my graduation. When I took admission in Delhi, it was like a South Bombay college. It was South Delhi college, but South Delhi and South Bombay are synonymous. You understand South Bombay, right? So it was that kind of a college where everybody used to speak in English. People speaking in Hindi were looked down upon. So it was a situation like that there. So I went there being a very small town boy. I didn't understand. I didn't have much exposure. I was very, very limited in my approach when I had just gone to Delhi. And I realized that I actually couldn't speak in English. Trust me, I couldn't. I could read it, I could write it, but I could not speak it because I did not have that much confidence about speaking English. And that was a major, major problem with what I was facing that day, because my whole college life was dependent on the fact whether I could pick up a language and talk to people. Because college is not just about academics. College is about things like these, which require communication. Right? So it was a major challenge. I tried a lot to get out of that problem, but I couldn't, and just like that, about 6 months passed, and I could not make a single friend. I had 0 friends. So my whole schedule for the day used to be, I will go to college, I will finish college around 4 p.m. and I'll immediately come back to my home. I will start studying, I will study for the